Today we're going to use a scrap of aluminum foil to print the colors on our earth. So you'll need a piece of aluminum foil. Okay, this is one that I had over a plate of cookies and it didn't get messy, so I kept it. As long as it was clean, it would work or for you today. You do need some watercolor markers. You might have Crayola or Crazy Art or whatever, just as long as they're watercolor markers, because that's where the water comes in. You need water. I'm going to use a paintbrush. You could probably use a paper towel or something if you don't have a paintbrush. You can even use a spray bottle of water if you had that. Use pencil and Sharpie probably. And we'll see how this goes here. I might make two. Okay. So we're gonna, with our white paper here, I'm gonna draw a design, and then I'm going to use the aluminum foil and print on top of my design. I'm gonna make a heart because it is Earth Day today, and we do love our Earth. Now, so I don't make a mistake, I'm gonna draw it with pencil first. I like to draw a V first, lightly, and then come from each side of the V and meet in the middle. That makes such a nice heart. Okay, then I'm gonna trace it. Now you could draw the continents on like we have been doing. You could draw a face on it if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna write I like to put the dots on the end, makes little fans here. Love our you could write home, you could write Earth, but since it's Earth Day, I'm gonna write Earth. Have fun with how you write your letters. Again, you could have done that with pencil first. Okay, so we're gonna set that off to the side. Maybe I'll show you another quick way to draw a heart. That would be maybe for a little bit older kiddo. And this is a little trickier. If you want to try to challenge yourself, I would draw the same start, but very lightly. And we're gonna make it look like it's two hands like shaking, like they're in agreement. Okay, so I'm gonna take, and there's gonna be, and it's gonna be kind of funny to see here, but there's gonna be a thumb here. Okay, so that's like a thumb. Okay, and then the fingers for that hand are gonna be over here. See how those are little fingers? Okay, and then there's gonna be another hand's gonna be coming. The other hand's gonna be coming this way. And you're not gonna see all of its fingers because this hand's blocking it. Okay, so now I'm gonna trace that with Sharpie. So those are pretty simple, both of them, pretty simple little line design things here. Okay, so we're gonna set those aside and then we're gonna take our aluminum foil. Now remember, I'm gonna make 2 pieces because I have 2 pictures. You're only gonna need to make 1. And you're just gonna scribble on here, blues and greens. Okay. If you wanted to try to color it in where green would make sense for the continents, you can, but it's not really gonna be possible to do that with the way we're gonna print it. So I'm just coloring some green, some splotches. It is gonna look like it's bubbling up, and that's okay. It is kind of bubbling up. Okay, so I'm gonna get my paintings or my drawings back. Start with this one. Okay, and I'm just gonna take whatever paintbrush I have. You could use, like I said, a paper towel or whatever. I'm just gonna get where I want my print wet. I'm just putting water right on there, on my heart. Then I'm gonna take this little piece of paper, my piece of aluminum, and the side I colored on is gonna go down, and the plain side's gonna come up. And I'm gonna press it about where my heart is, and rub-a-dub-dub. And there you can see, I put too much water on it. But you can see the earth on there. If you have too much, you can always take a paper towel and dab it up here a little bit. And the reason we use the Sharpie is because if the paint came out of our picture, you'd still be able to read it. Oh, I think that's pretty. Okay, it's 1. Okay, now next one, I'm gonna try a little bit less water. Okay. So, same paintbrush. Okay. A little less water. And I'm gonna paint over it. Now I did not 100% stay in the lines, and that's okay. Because like I said, it'll overlap. Okay, so I'm gonna take my picture, my aluminum foil, and press it down and lift it up. Ooh, see? So pretty. Okay, so pretty. If you wanted it over the whole thing, you could just paint over the whole thing. I think it's just like that. I'm not gonna blot that one up. Okay, so that is our cool printmaking picture for today.